Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the English Flow podcast. I'm your host, Catherine. I'm so happy you're here with us today.
And hi, I'm Paul. It's wonderful to be back. Hello, Catherine.
Hi, Paul. It's always great to have you here. To our amazing listeners, if you enjoy our show, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and maybe share this episode with a friend who is also learning English.
Yes, it really helps our podcast grow and reach more learners just like you. We appreciate it so much.
So, Paul, today we are going to talk about something very important, something we all experience every single day. We're talking about feelings and emotions.
Oh, that's a fantastic topic. It can be difficult to talk about feelings in your own language, so it can be extra challenging in a new language like English.
Exactly. But learning how to express your emotions is so important for good communication. When you can tell someone how you feel, it helps them understand you better. It's also very good for your own mental health.
I completely agree. Sharing your feelings, whether they are good or bad, is how we build connections with people. If you can say, I'm really excited, or I'm feeling a little sad today, it makes your relationships stronger.
That's the goal. So today we're going to give you the words, phrases, and even some idioms to talk about your feelings in English clearly and naturally. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Okay, let's start with the basics. These are the first emotion words most people learn in English. First up, the best feeling. Happy.
Happy, H-A-P-P-Y. When you are smiling, when you are laughing, you feel happy. For example, when I see a cute puppy on the street, I feel so happy.
Me too. Or when I drink my first cup of coffee in the morning, I am very happy. So listeners, what makes you happy?
A great question to think about. Okay, what's the opposite of happy?
That would be sad. S-A-D. You feel sad when something bad happens or when you miss someone. For example, watching a sad movie can make you feel sad.
Oh, definitely. I always feel sad at the end of a sad movie. Or if my friend moves to another city, I feel sad because I will miss them.
A perfect example. Next, we have angry. A-N-G-R-Y. This is a strong negative feeling. You might feel angry when someone is unfair to you.
Yes, or when something doesn't work. For example, if my internet stops working when I'm in an important meeting, I feel very angry.
I know that feeling. Okay, next one is a feeling I have right now at the end of a long week. Tired. T-I-R-E-D. This is when you have no energy and you want to sleep.
After you exercise a lot, you feel tired. Or after studying English for many hours, your brain might feel tired. It's very common.
Absolutely. Let's move to a very positive feeling, excited. E-X-C-I-T-E-D. This is when you are very happy and energetic about something in the future.
Like before a vacation, you can say, I'm so excited for my trip to Spain next month. Or children feel excited on the night before their birthday.
Great examples. Now for two words that are similar but a little different, scared and nervous. First, scared, S-C-A-R-E-D. You feel scared when you are afraid.
Watching a horror movie makes me feel scared. Or if I see a big spider in my room, I am very, very scared.
I don't like spiders either. Now, what about nervous? N-E-R-V-O-U-S. This is when you feel worried and a little scared about something you have to do in the future.
Exactly. You might feel nervous before a big exam at school or before a job interview. Your hands might be sweaty and your heart beats fast.
Yes, that's a perfect description. So, scared is more about immediate danger, like a spider. And nervous is more about a future event, like a test. Now, a quick and easy grammar tip for our learners. You might hear people say, I am happy, and you might also hear, I feel happy.
And the good news is, both are correct. The meaning is almost exactly the same.
That's right. You can say, I am tired, or I feel tired. I am nervous, or I feel nervous. Both are perfectly natural in conversation.
So please don't worry about the difference. Use whichever one feels more comfortable for you. I am happy, I feel happy. Both are great.
Okay, now that we have the basic words, let's learn some slightly more advanced vocabulary. These words will help you be more specific.
Let's start with a common one. Frustrated. Frustrated. You feel frustrated when you try to do something, but you can't. You feel stuck and a little angry.
Yes, like your example before, Paul. When your computer is slow or doesn't work, you feel frustrated. Or when you are trying to learn a difficult grammar rule and you just don't understand it.
Exactly. It's that feeling of, why isn't this working? Next up, overwhelmed. Overwhelmed. This is when you have too much to do and you feel like you can't do it all.
A very useful word. For example, I have 3 big projects at work and I have to cook dinner for my family. I feel completely overwhelmed. It's a feeling of too much pressure.
Next, let's talk about anxious. ANXIOUS. Anxious is similar to nervous, but it's often a stronger or longer lasting feeling of worry.
That's a good way to explain it. You might feel nervous before speech, but you might feel anxious for a whole week before the speech. It's a deeper kind of worry.
Let's move to a positive one. Proud. PROUD. This is the wonderful feeling you get when you or someone you love achieves something great.
Yes, when you finish a difficult project, you feel proud of your work. Or parents feel proud when they watch their child graduate from school.
A lovely feeling. What about this one? Lonely. LONELY. This is a sad feeling you have when you feel like you are alone and have no one to talk to.
It's important to know that you can be with people and still feel lonely. It's about feeling disconnected from others. It's a very human feeling.
Very true. The opposite of feeling nervous or anxious might be feeling confident. CONFIDENT. This is when you believe in yourself and your abilities. You feel strong and sure.
Right. Before you give a presentation, you want to feel confident. You tell yourself, I can do this. That's confidence.
And one last one for this section. Disappointed. DISAPPOINTED. This is the sad feeling you get when your hopes or expectations are not met.
For example, if you were really hoping to win a game, but your team lost, you would feel disappointed. Or if you planned a picnic and it started to rain.
That's a perfect example of feeling disappointed. These words really help you express your feelings with more detail.
Now, sometimes you don't just feel sad. Sometimes you feel a little sad, and sometimes you feel very, very sad. We can show the strength or intensity of a feeling using adverbs.
Yes, words like a bit, very, really, completely, and extremely. Let's show how they work. I can say, I'm a bit tired. This means just a little tired.
If you didn't sleep well, you might say, I'm really tired or I'm very tired. This shows a stronger feeling.
And if you haven't slept for 2 days, you would say, I am extremely tired. This is the strongest level.
Exactly. You can use these with most feeling words. I'm a bit nervous. He's very happy. She was extremely angry.
Some words are already very strong, so we use an adverb like completely. For example, the word devastated means extremely sad. So you can say, I was completely devastated when I heard the news.
We also use fun comparisons to show strong feelings. For example, if you are extremely happy, you can say, I'm so happy I could fly.
I like that one. Or if you're very scared, you might say, I was so scared, my heart was beating like a drum.
One more. If you're very angry, you might say someone is boiling with rage. It's like the anger is hot water inside them. These are more poetic, but you will hear them.
Okay, this is my favorite part. Let's talk about some common English idioms about feelings. Idioms are phrases where the meaning isn't obvious from the individual words.
They make your English sound so natural. Our first one is, I'm on cloud nine.
On cloud nine. If you are on cloud nine, you are extremely happy and joyful. It's like you are floating in the sky. For example, when he proposed to her, she was on cloud nine.
That's a lovely one. Here's another you might hear a lot. I'm feeling under the weather.
Feeling under the weather. This is a polite and gentle way to say you feel a little sick. You're not seriously ill, just not 100%.
Exactly. If your coworker says, I'm going home early, I feel a bit under the weather, you know they are not feeling well.
Okay, next idiom. He's walking on eggshells.
Imagine you are walking on real eggshells. You have to be very, very careful not to break them. This idiom means being extremely careful about what you say or do around a person because they are very sensitive or easily get angry.
Right. Their boss is in a very bad mood today, so everyone in the office is walking on eggshells. They're being very quiet and careful.
And our last idiom for today is a very powerful one. It broke my heart.
This means something made you feel deeply sad. It's a very strong expression of sadness or disappointment. For example, it broke my heart to see that homeless dog on the street.
Or, when she moved away, it broke my heart. It's for a very deep emotional sadness.
These idioms are great to know. So we've learned how to talk about our own feelings, but how do we ask someone else about theirs, especially if they look sad or worried?
This is so important. Of course, you can always ask, how are you? But sometimes a person says, I'm fine, when they are not fine. To ask more deeply and kindly, you can say, how are you really feeling?
That little word really shows that you care and you want an honest answer. Another great question is, do you want to talk about it? This gives the person a choice.
I love that one. It's not pushy. Another gentle way to ask is something on your mind? This means, are you thinking or worrying about something?
And when someone shares their feelings with you, especially difficult feelings, it's important to respond with kindness or empathy.
Yes. Instead of just saying, oh, you can say things like, that must be really hard. This shows you understand their situation is difficult. You can also say, I understand how you feel. Or if you don't understand, you can just offer support by saying, I'm here for you.
Those 3 words, I'm here for you, are so powerful. And finally, always remember to say thanks for sharing that with me. It shows you appreciate their trust. Okay, I think it's time to put all of this into practice with some mini role plays. Catherine, are you ready?
I am. Let's do it. Okay, for this scene, I'm coming home after a long, difficult day at work. Paul, you are my partner. Let's begin. Sound of a door opening and closing. A heavy sigh.
Hey, welcome home. You look tired. How was your day?
It was a long day. I'm exhausted.
Is something on your mind? You seem a bit down.
I'm just so frustrated. I worked on a report for 2 weeks and my boss wants me to change everything. I feel really overwhelmed.
Oh no, that must be so frustrating. I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want to talk about it?
Thanks. Yes, I think I do. Thanks for asking.
See, in that little conversation, we used tired, frustrated, overwhelmed, and the kind question, is something on your mind?
And your response, that must be so frustrating, was so empathetic. Okay, your turn to set a scene.
Okay, let's pretend we are friends and I'm leaving for a big trip to Japan tomorrow.
Hi, Paul. Are you ready for your big trip?
I am so excited. I can't sleep. I've been planning this for months. I feel like I'm on cloud nine.
That's amazing. I'm so happy for you. Are you nervous at all about the long flight?
A little bit, yes. I'm a bit nervous about flying for 12 hours, but I'm mostly just incredibly excited to see Tokyo.
Well, you're going to have the best time. I'm so excited for you.
Perfect. We heard excited, on cloud nine, happy, and nervous.
Okay, one last role play. This one is about disappointment. In this scene, Paul, you just found out you didn't get the new job you really wanted.
Hey, Catherine.
Hey, Paul, how are you doing? Did you hear back about the job?
Yeah, I did. I didn't get it.
Oh, Paul, I'm so sorry. That must be really disappointing.
It is. I really thought I had it. To be honest, it kind of broke my heart. I wanted that job so much.
I understand how you feel. It's okay to be sad. Listen, I'm here for you if you need anything at all.
Thanks, Catherine. I appreciate that. And there we used disappointed in the idiom broke my heart, along with supportive phrases like I'm here for you. Practice conversations like these can really help.
Now, it's good to remember that talking about feelings can be different in different cultures. In some places, it's very private and people don't share their emotions openly.
That's a very important point. However, in many English-speaking cultures, like in the United States, the UK, and Canada, it is becoming more and more common and even encouraged to talk about your feelings. It's seen as a sign of honesty and helps to build trust with people.
So, our advice for you as an English learner is not to be shy. Practicing this emotional language is a wonderful way to connect with native speakers on a deeper level. People will appreciate you sharing with them.
Before we finish, we have a few practical tips to help you practice your new vocabulary. So here are 3 simple tips you can try.
Our first tip is to keep a feelings journal in English. It's very simple. Every evening, before you go to sleep, write down 1 or 2 sentences about how you felt that day.
That's a great idea. You could write, "Today I felt happy because I talked to my friend," or "I was frustrated because the bus was late." It's private, so there's no pressure, and it's excellent practice.
Tip number 2 is to try to describe your day using these emotional words when you talk to someone. If a friend asks, "How was your day?" instead of just saying, "Good," you can try something more descriptive.
Exactly. You could say, "It was interesting. I felt a bit nervous during my presentation, but I was so proud when I was finished." This makes your conversations much richer and gives you great practice.
And our final tip is to practice with a friend, a language partner, or your English teacher. Find someone you feel comfortable with and try to have a short conversation about feelings.
Don't worry about making mistakes. The goal is just to practice expressing yourself. The more you use these words, the more natural they will become. You are doing a fantastic job just by listening and learning.
Well, that brings us to the end of our episode. We have covered a lot today. We learned basic feelings words like happy and sad, and some more advanced ones like frustrated and overwhelmed.
We also talked about how to describe the intensity of your feelings with words like a bit and extremely. And we learned some very useful idioms like on cloud 9 and under the weather.
And most importantly, we learned how to kindly ask someone about their feelings and how to respond with empathy and support.
Remember, everyone, learning a language is a journey, and talking about emotions is a big step. Be patient with yourself. Keep practicing and don't be afraid to share how you feel. It's how we connect with each other.
Thank you all so much for listening and for joining us on the English Flow podcast today. We are so happy to have you as part of our community.
Yes, thank you. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss our next episode. Your support means the world to us.
That's all from us for now. Keep practicing, keep blowing, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone. Take care.